Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles Minutes, and it's a mess out there. So this is a response to a question that someone posed to me when I said that in regards to, I guess, on the single dating scene. So what I mean by it's a mess out there? Well, as I look out over, the pool of fish that are out there and the dating scene, and there's a couple of big concerns for me as a man of whether or not I want to be in relations because I want to have fun. I want to be able to laugh and cut up and have a good time, and not take life so seriously. I mean, we're serious about certain things. We got our finances up. We know how to have a conversation. We know how to fight fair. Everyone has their own sense of identity. I know who I am. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you're going in life? Are we going in the same direction? Because you can't have two boats sailing in two different directions. It just doesn't work. What are your values? What are your beliefs? What are your feelings about, uh, um, men or women? I'm not going to get feed into the social narrative of what's out there that it just seems like today there's a lot of masculation of men and, I'm woman, I'm better than you because of all the crap your ancestors did to me in the past. Like, look, that was 30 freaking years ago. I got three daughters. I'm not against women at all. I'm telling you, I'm pro woman. And I raised my daughters to, like to step forward, to be responsible for life. What is it you're passionate about? I support my daughter's passion. I'll support what they want to do with their life as long as it's constructive. I'm not going to support destructive behaviors. I mean, because that would not be a good thing. I don't condone or I'm not going to support bullshit. If they're doing something destructive, I'm not going to get behind it. I'll say, hey, that's not what I'm going to do, and I'm not here to control you. You got to figure it out. So, what do I mean? Well, a lot of there's some archetype of women who want the man to just kind of take care of her, like Santa Claus. Like you're a dependent child. Like you talk like a child, you act like a child, you throw tantrums like a child. You need, and you only have a couple ways. You throw a tantrum, or you play aloof, or you run away. Like, I can't do anything with this. There's no relationship to be had. It's do it or else. That's a demand. That's not a request, and it's totally disrespectful. You're not respecting me. You're not respecting yourself, and you're treating me like a piece of trash. I'm not going to put up with it. Some men will, but the guys who put up with it, they become despondent. What does despondent mean? They don't even want to talk to you anymore. They've given up. They've resigned. They'll go sit in their man cave and they'll do whatever. They don't have the guts to tell you. They're frustrated as hell. And maybe you're frustrated too. Maybe we got to reconsider how we're treating each other and stop treating each other as enemies, like we're partners. We're supposed to partner up, help each other, support each other. But you got to change the way we think about men, we think about relationships. It's not a battle of the sexes. Who's going to win this thing? That's an enemy thing. Like you guys are treating each other like competition. I'm not doing it. I'm looking for cooperation. Work with me. I want to work with you. Would you like to work with me? But if you're coming after me to prove that you could do something, I mean, this is coming from a state of insecurity and fear. You're trying to possess me. You're trying to control me. Like I don't need it. I don't want to control you, but I do expect you to act like a lady, and which means you value yourself. You take care of yourself. You have a sense of purpose in life. If that's what makes people happy. There's plenty of proof, neurobiology. What do you want to give to the world? Like Audrey Hepburn's a great archetype of someone to maybe hold up to women today. Like, you have two hands, one to help yourself and one to help others. And the same thing goes for men. Like, take care of yourself. Like, don't let yourself go to shit. Like, you don't care about your body, you don't care about your health. That means you don't care about your life. You don't even care about your partner. You're not taking care of yourself. So now your health goes down. And what happens when that happens? Well, one of my patients, great guy, here he is taking care of his mom, taking care of, his kids. And then all of a sudden his wife falls, and next thing you know, she gets hurt, and now she's afraid. And now she's on a walker. She won't even do PT. She just wants more pain medicine. So now his life can't go anywhere. So she's drowning. He loves her so much he's in the water. And guess what? Two are going under. You call it, I mean, that's a Romeo and Juliet story. Oh, they loved each other so much they both died. That's not romantic. That's sick. That's not growing a life. That's two people die. Two people, the life they could have lived, just crushed because one person is too afraid to get the hell back up and get on their feet. Now, I'll love you and I'll care about you and I'll help you get up, but god dang, you gotta help yourself to some degree, or I'm gonna leave you. Why? Because you don't care enough about yourself. You're not, you can't ask me to commit suicide for you, because if that's what it is, like my life has to shrink and I'm going to lose my life. That's different, if you're someone's older and they have a stroke and something happened, that's different. But if you're a capable person, you got two good arms and two good legs and a working brain, or even if you have some anxiety, depression, you need to start addressing that now because you're not whole and complete. You're not bringing me someone who has some emotional stability or who can be and control themselves. And so if you're out of control, that means it's like I'm dealing with a disruptive teenager. Like I'm not putting up with it. I'm not, because I spend all my time like, oh shit, I gotta go get this person again. Oh no, I'm babysitting you. And I'm sure you don't want to babysit your man either. Like that's bullshit. Like grow the hell up. Care about yourself. You must not love or care about yourself. And if you don't love and care about yourself, you're not going to care about me. If you don't respect yourself, you're not going to respect me. Just because you get married, you got somebody, all of a sudden you stop doing everything, that's bait and switch. That was a pretense. You're doing what you need to do to get your needs met. It's like you wanted the puppy and you got the puppy, and now that you have to walk the puppy and train the puppy and it grows up and become a dog, you don't want to deal with it. I just want the dog. I just want the puppy. It's so cute. I want the puppy and I got the puppy. But now you're not taking care of it. Same thing with relationships. Oh, I want to be in a relationship. I want a wife. I want a girlfriend. I want a man. Da, 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 da. Oh, I'm so excited. I got this new puppy. I got this new boyfriend and this new girlfriend. And then you become apathetic. And then you want something else. So that's ingratitude. You don't know how to appreciate stuff. Love is about appreciation, not possession. So that's what I mean that it's a mess out there. A lot of people have no idea of what it takes to be in a healthy relationship, what they think is what they've seen, and that's 90% of them freaking fail. So you better study the 10% that are freaking making it happen and study what they do versus the people who are losing, who are not enjoying the relationship. So you can do whatever you want. I don't care. I want the great relationship, not just a relationship that's dysfunctional. I'm unhappy or you're unhappy and we're living together. We just don't really talk a whole lot and pretend we're getting along. Dr. Wood, have a great day.